Good morning, sugar pies. Okay, so how are we doing? It is Friday. It is a good day. It's Friday. Did I tell y'all that it's Friday? This girl is so happy that it's Friday. I need a break. I need to sleep in tomorrow morning. Loving the new job, learning so much stuff, y'all, gives me that, that headache. Because, see, I used to be the person that everybody came to get info. Now I'm trying to find somebody to help me. But I love it. I love it. I mean, it's Friday. I'm on my way to work. I got a headband on. I got sandals. I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing a top that's got like a little, what we call them, cold shoulder top. What more could I ask for? More money, less stress. Girl is happy. I actually have a real bad headache though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm in that female state of mind, and this head of mine is aching something fierce right about now. But it's all good, cause I believe I can fly. I don't know. I'm just trying to be very positive through this headache. It is like so much pressure right there. You guys have no idea. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. I'm sipping on my coffee this morning. I don't think I ever actually showed you guys my cup. And I don't know if you can actually see it because of the glare. I don't think you can. But it says, pray more, worry less. Such a true statement. This coffee is very good this morning. I actually think I have a little cinnamon donut that I might snack on just to kind of curb my hunger this morning. But I think, I don't know, I have some coupons. I think I'm gonna actually buy my lunch today. I've been taking it all week. But I may buy my lunch today because I have a coupon. I need to see what it's good for. But yeah. Okay, yes, this head is talking to me this morning. It's calling my name. So how are we doing? So I haven't answered or posted any comments or responded to any comments like in a minute or two. And I apologize. But I'm gonna try to do that it probably won't happen this weekend because I'm actually going out of town this weekend. Going to H-Town. I'm not leaving until tomorrow though, but I don't know. I won't have my, I'll try to do some on my phone while I'm driving to Houston, but I generally always fall asleep. I won't lie. So we'll see how it all pans out. But I need to answer comments, I know, and I do appreciate everyone commenting. And I've seen a couple new subscribers. I'm still not at 100 subscribers. I have no idea. Like, it's like I was at like 60 something for a long time, and now I've made it to 77. So can we get to 100 before Monday? I mean, like, share me with a friend. It might be kind of hard because y'all might not even see this video till Sunday. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all till Wednesday. Wednesday's my final day. I need 100 subscribers by Wednesday. Can y'all do that for me, please? Like, share me with a friend. Because I know you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So go ahead on and share me with a friend. Because I need to be at least at 100 subscribers. I gotta get cracking, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm seeing more comments. I'm seeing more. Like, I'm excited because I'm seeing some subscribers that I'm very grateful. I just want more. I'm greedy. I mean, I would like to be like, I would love to see 1,000 before let's see, could I say before, I don't know. I ain't even gonna put unrealistic expectations on myself because I guess I just don't have what it takes, but that's okay. I'm all good with it because I'm still enjoying myself. I'm enjoying every moment of this. You guys have no idea what it's like. Like, I enjoy doing this. I feel the few people that I have subscribed and commenting, I love it. I love hearing your comments. I love, it's like an outlet for me. So it works. And it just works. That's all I can say. So anyhow, the traffic should be quite light today. You know, it's funny because last Friday when I vlogged and I said that my boss let us off early, and he was saying that it was the parade. The parade is not till today. So I think he got his days mixed up. I wonder if he's going to let us off today. I doubt it. I got a lot of work to do. So that's probably not going to happen. But that's okay. It's all good. I won't complain. So I'm doing my friend's hair this evening, so I'm going to have a late night. I have got to figure out a way to get up and ready in time enough to do my outfits of the day in the mornings. And I don't know how to put all that together yet. I'm working on that. Like what I have on today, which you guys have seen this before, so I probably don't really need to show it to y'all, so that's all good. It's the outfit that I wore when I did a video a while back, when I went out to dinner one night. So I just have on different shoes than I did then, but the shoes you guys have seen too, I have on those blowfish sandals that I had gotten the other day. So I love these things. These are so freaking comfortable. So yeah, so you guys seen everything that I have on. So we're all good in that department today. Just got it on with a headband, wearing my Smashbox Out Loud lipstick, which is that orangey color, and I have it on with my Poppy lip liner, which I generally wear it with either the brown one, but I didn't even feel like looking for the brown one. The orange, the Poppy one was kind of like right there, and I kind of had Poppy in my mind because I didn't want the lips to be very dark, and the brown can tend to like darken it quite a bit. Oh, I hate these work trucks. I hate them with a passion. And then I have on my Marc Jacobs foundation. I've been putting my Kat Von D, that white concealer that I have. You guys know I use it on my eyes as concealer for my eyeshadow. Not concealer, primer for my eyeshadow. And I don't know why I hadn't started putting it on my lips yet, because that was one of the things that I really wanted to do when I first got it, and I never did. And so the other day I had like this grand idea, because I have a very pigmented top lip, and so I've been now doing that, and I absolutely love it. Like, I love the fact that it kind of makes a good barrier between my lipsticks and my lips, so I kind of feel like I haven't had as much dryness, if that makes any sense at all. I'm not real sure if I even understand that myself, because it's a concealer. Well, is it? I think it's called a concealer. Yes, it is. And maybe it has some kind of moisturizing effects to it or something. I don't even know. I just know it's working for me right now, and I'm liking it. So yeah. And guess what, guys? Hold up. Let me set this cup down for 1 second, because I gotta show y'all this. Like, I seriously gotta show y'all this. Okay, wait a minute. Got a lot going on in my car this morning. Okay, let me show y'all. Look, girl's got her watch on. Okay, car, don't pass me. Yes, I do. I have on my watch. I got both of my batteries replaced in my watches. So this is my Michael Kors and my Coach watches on my dresser. So I am so excited. Like, finally, like I told y'all, I did have watches, I promise. Like, yeah, so yeah, I'm excited. Love it. It's good to have it back. Missed it for quite a while. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. Like I said, I'm going to Houston this weekend. I am really hoping that my boss will at least let us go about an hour early today. That would be so fantastic. I mean, I would be so excited. I would be so freaking happy. I doubt it though, because we do have a lot of stuff to do. We're actually making a lot of changes, which won't seem like changes to me, because I've never done any of it before. So, but he's changing up some things, and we're kind of going to brainstorm together. Yeah, it's quite different. This is definitely way different of an atmosphere than I've ever even imagined. And I shouldn't say that, because honestly, guys, you know, like, you know how you have those, well, at least I don't know if you do, but I do, like, you have those thoughts in your head of like what it would be like to have a job that was a certain way, like where, I mean, it's gonna be impact, don't get me wrong, but like where you just feel comfortable, like you kind of feel like you're like working out of your house, or I don't know, like that's kind of how the environment is. But all get along. I've known the family or the owners for like years, so it's not like they're not like total strangers or anything. And then there's another guy that works in there, and he's a young kid, and he's full of energy and very friendly, and you know, newly married. And I don't know, we all just have this like little thing. And the guys that work out back, everybody's just so great. Like they're just awesome people. So I'm loving this. I mean, I just want to know what I'm doing, and I think that bothers me that I don't. But yeah, so anyway, enough talking about my job. I know, it's just one of those things. Like I dreamed of having something like this in the back of my mind. I think I just never thought it would be possible. You know, like, I mean, this is the next best thing to not working, I guess. Because if I wasn't working, I'd be triple happier. Did that even make sense? Even more happier is what I was trying to say. I don't know where the triple came from. But if I could be a stay-home person and still have the things that I have, I would so do it in a heartbeat. I'm not even gonna lie. But not gonna happen. So anyhow, I think I'm gonna get off now. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and get off so I can kind of meditate and try to get this headache under control, because right now this head of mine is talking to me and it's not saying good things at all. Yeah, I made my makeup look kind of good. Oh, I didn't tell you, I'm still wearing what's the thing that I'm wearing? That natural palette by Too Faced. I'm actually really liking it. I'm liking the shimmer stuff that's in it, and I love it mixed with the Fiath palettes. Like there's something, especially that natural, the first natural one that came out, the natural, new natural matte, whatever it is, new matte, new naturals. I don't know, whatever it's called. The colors, for some reason, to me, I don't know, they just kind of click, and I absolutely love it together. So I actually kind of have that as a combo on today, and I'm freaking loving it. Like, I am loving it, guys. So yeah, so okay, this guy, I just knew he was gonna do that. Hurry on up so I can get over. But yeah, so anyway, I am going to, I said this before, but I remember about my eyes, and I just wanted to share that with you. My earrings today are just kind of like bohemian looking earrings, Egyptian type looking stuff. That goes very well with my top. Like, I'm very bohemian today, which is a very comfort zone for me. Like, I love the bohemian look. I think it's just so flattering. Like, I just love it. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here because I need to, my head is killing me, and I need to have some downtime, and y'all are just running your mouth to me all morning, and then you're gonna have me get to work, and I'm still gonna have this headache, and I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it. So y'all be quiet, go mind your business, and I'll talk to you in a little while. All right, chicken pies. So it is lunchtime, and I'm totally doing a bad thing right about now because I decided to go to Wendy's. I haven't been to Wendy's in a long time, but there's a Wendy's near my new workplace, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like going very far. I still have a very, I don't even know if I mentioned this morning, but I do have a very, very bad headache. And it's part of this female stuff that I have to deal with every month. And so the headache is just getting the best of me today. But I had a coupon for Wendy's, and I was just kind of like, you know, I haven't had Wendy's in a long time. And you know, Wendy's is kind of like one of those places that, like, back in the day, I used to eat there all the time. Like, when I was pregnant with my son, they used to have a baked potato with, what was it? A baked potato with broccoli and cheese. It was called like broccoli and cheese baked potato, something like that. And when I was pregnant, girl craved it all the time. My two cravings when I was pregnant with my son, which was so many years ago, practically 30 years ago. Like 30 years ago, I was pregnant right now. Believe it or not. Yeah, I was. Oh my God. But anyway, that, and I would crave the fish from Long John Silver's, and I would crave Long John Silver's literally like they closed at 9 o'clock in the little town that we were stationed in. We were stationed in Alamogordo, New Mexico at the time, and at 9 o'clock they closed every night, and I would totally get the craving like at 8:45. And I would want it so bad, and bless my ex-husband's heart, he would just like jump in the car and just be like mad dashing to get it for me. And there was a little guy that worked there. It was so sweet. He got to the point that every night that he worked, he would literally just like wait, and because he knew that my husband would be come flying like around the corner, like trying to catch that, like he'd get there like at 1 minute till 9. And he would literally give me any extra food that they had. Like, he was just so kind. But I used to love the Wendy's baked potatoes just the same way. And they were so, so good. And I loved them up until like, I don't know, like a few years after that, I think. Like maybe, I don't even really remember when. But I had one time and it made me sick. And so like after that, I never had them. But I don't even think they sell them anymore now. I honestly don't know. But they had these Baconator fries or something other at Wendy's that sounded really good, which is totally not something I should be eating today. But look at that, guys. Oh my God. This looks so freaking good. And yeah, so I'm going to like totally, I won't be having dinner today, so I guess that's, I'm justifying what I'm doing right now, like totally overeating, because I won't be having dinner today. So because I'm actually going to do my friend Darlette's hair today, so because of that, I mean, I don't know, I mean, she may have something there for me to eat, which she generally does, but like, you know, it won't be like a full-on meal. Like we might snack on something or something. So oh my goodness, I just dropped my napkins over in there. So I really should wash my car today, but I could go up to the little car wash place, but I'm not in the mood right now. My headache is just so bad right now. It's unreal. So I think I'm gonna, maybe I'll wash my car next week. But I don't want to vacuum it and all that. And then I got like this burger. Oh my God. And I got it with jalapenos on it. Ooh, that looks so freaking good. Like I said, I haven't had Wendy's in so long, y'all. I'm gonna so enjoy this burger. When I had to go to Starbucks, I just have to say a shout out to the Starbucks here on Bulverde Road. Cause like I went to the Starbucks on Bulverde Road, which that doesn't mean anything for you guys, but y'all, homeboy had some pretty eyes, so cute little thing. He made this drink like the bestest ever. And I got a grande iced coffee with extra non-fat, extra shot, and 4 stevias. And guys, oh my God, I cannot tell you. I'm serious when I tell y'all. Better than sex, y'all. Well, nah, can't say that. So good. So unhealthy for me right now. I'm not sure if I'm liking those fries, but I wanted to try them and I had a free coupon, so if I don't enjoy them, it's not like I wasted my money. So good. The burger is delicious. I'm deciding on the fries. I'm not 100% sure yet. So I've been watching, I found a new person on YouTube that I've been watching. I actually had her on in my office because for a while there I was in there by myself. And I was inputting, doing some stuff on the computer, and I like noise when I'm doing stuff like that. my car running. Because I have the AC going. This is good, the fries, but it has too much cheese. It's a little bit too much cheese. But it's still workable. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is so relaxing right now. Like, I'm totally relaxed. I need to answer this text message. It came in earlier. But oh my god, guys, my head is hurting so bad. I don't know, like, I'm just like, I just want to scream, but you know, it's just, I mean, I know it, this too shall pass. Like, I so know that it will. It's just, right now, I'm just like, help me, Roger, help me, Roger, help me get it out of my head. Just needed to answer some text messages. And this new YouTuber, not a new YouTuber, but new to me, her name is Fumi. Oh god, I can't see it because freaking it's got, some of it's lighter than the other. She's, I want to say she's probably of the African descent because of her accent. I can't see what it says. Let me see. Fumi, excuse me. Fumi is her name, and it's Fumi Desoli Bold. I'm probably saying that all wrong, but Fumi, I think, is her first name, and this is her, like, right here. Oh my god, like, that's her channel. And I mean, she's just awesome. Like, she's beautiful. She has, like, I don't know, like, I mean, I'm just like articulate. I mean, I don't know, I'm just so impressed. So I've actually been binge watching her. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy my lunch, and I'm going to binge watch her, and like, yeah, so you guys don't want to like indulge in all of that while I do that, I'm sure, but Yep, totally splurged today. But my hands are so, like, I need lotion on my hands really bad. The lotion we have at work is one, you know, the kind that is what do you call it? I was gonna say air pump. What am I trying to say? You know, the foam lotion. That is so powerful on the hands. Like, it totally, like, I wash my hands like 100 times a day because I use bathroom like 100 times a day, and I hate germs, and I'm so particular about like washing my hands. But like, I just looked at my hands, and my hands are like white. I mean, I know the palms are supposed to be white, but my palms are like past white, like they're super white. So okay, what we got going on behind me here? Okay, I guess somebody just picking up somebody. But anyway, so I need to put some lotion on these hands. So what y'all got going on for the weekend? Are you ready for the weekend, baby? Like I said, I told you guys this morning, I'm going to H-Town tomorrow to see a, it's not really a concert, but I don't even know who, but I'm going to see somebody perform in Houston. But so I'm kind of looking forward to, I guess, you know, having an evening out. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have going on this weekend. Like I said, tonight I'm doing my girlfriend's hair. And that's happening tomorrow. So Sunday is gonna be my rest day because I'm gonna be exhausted. And I hate weekends like that because then like I feel like I go back to work and I haven't had any rest. But the good thing is this job is so less stress. Even though I don't know what the heck I'm doing. The owner of the company, which I call my boss, I mean, I don't know. This is such a different environment for me, guys. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm so used to dealing with corporate people and like, and I know some people would say, girl, you are crazy to leave like a company, like, you know, and I kind of, you know, I mean, I acknowledge that it was like probably like a big step. Like, it was a big step, but it wasn't a big step. I left this company, but my career is solid. Like, I could go back and do that tomorrow. It's just that you guys have no idea. It was to the point that I will share this with y'all. The day that I made the decision that I was going to leave the company and take up on this offer, I was sitting in my office and the phones were ringing and, you know, everybody needed something and everything was just coming at me in full force. And I sat there for a few minutes and I thought, I'm underpaid, I'm overworked, I'm not appreciated. Why, and excuse the French that I'm about to use right now, why in the hell am I not, like, why am I not texting this guy back right now and saying, I'm in? And so as that thought came through my head, I literally picked up my phone and I literally hit, I'm in. Like, I text him, I'm in. And he was so happy. And as of right now, no regrets. I know that if for some reason this doesn't work out, I can always go back. Like, my career is solid. I've been there. I've been doing my career field for many years. I'm very experienced. So I know I can always go back. So I'm not worried about that. But oh my God, my eyes are watering. It's not, I'm not crying. My eyes are just watering. I think it's this headache. But oh my gosh. What am I trying to say? Okay, I lost my train of thought. I'm talking about going back to my career. Something that you guys may not know about me. You know, I got divorced from my son's father when he was 8 years old. I made a choice to stay in San Antonio and not move back home to my family or, you know, close to family. And I grew up in a very small town. I was very spoiled. So the decision for me to say that I was going, okay, my eyes are super, oh my God, I look like I'm crying. And I'm not crying, guys. I just have such a bad headache that it's making my eyes tear up. Like, it's unreal. Like, I feel kind of weird here. Like, oh my gosh. But it was, you know, my family was so shocked that I made the decision to stay in San Antonio, and I did it based on my son, because I absolutely, oh my God, okay, this is unreal, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what is going on. But I made the decision to stay mainly because of my son. This was his home. He was in sports. Things were going his, it was going his way. The divorce was something he didn't ask for. He didn't deserve. So I'd be darned if I was going to, place him in a situation where I was also going to take him away from his friends. So I made the decision to stay. Him and I worked together as a team. And we got each other through everything that we needed to get through. Like, it's so funny because now as an adult, he and I talk about it. And he's like, Mom, he goes, like this job. Now, this is when I could get emotional. But I'm not going to. I'm already crying. And at least it looks like I am anyway. But, I think it's maybe it's the jalapenos. Because I do have jalapenos on this burger. Because I'm not really crying right now. But I could cry any moment now when I start telling this story. When I text my son to tell him that I had made the decision. Okay, see, I'm about to get emotional now. Okay, this is ridiculous. That I had made the decision that I was leaving. His response back to me was, I am so glad, Mom. And he told me that he didn't want to influence me at all. He wanted me to make the decision on my own. Okay, here we go. Because when he was younger and I was a single parent and raising him, all of my decisions were based on what was best for him. No regrets, none whatsoever. Like, I always wanted to experiment with other jobs or try different things, but I was a single mother and I had absolutely no family here in SA. Oh my God. Okay, now my eyes are watering past the tears. Okay, there's something going on here. But, so he wanted me to do this for myself. And he wanted me to just make the decision for myself because he felt like if he asked any questions or that I might be persuaded not to take it because he may ask the wrong question and it'll make me think like, oh my God, am I being too hasty or, So he said he purposely just kind of went, okay. And he didn't say anything else. But he was so glad that I did. And that meant so much to me because honestly, guys, I'm 51 years old. A fault of mine is I take care of everybody else. No regrets. I mean, my responsibility was my child. He was my responsibility. I got him to 18 and, and I've been so blessed. I have never not had to do anything for him financially or anything since he became of age. Like, I mean, he still lived with me for a few months after turning 18. Almost a year maybe, and then he moved out with his best friend. But I've never had to give him 1 cent. I've never had to pay a car payment. I've never had to, pay a water bill or help him with anything. He was so responsible. So I'm so blessed, and I would not change the fact of I dedicated my life to him for nothing in the world because I feel that it was my place. There was a time that I made a promise to God that if he made sure that my son had life, that he would never want for anything. And I kept that promise. Like I took care of him all while he was a child. But unfortunately for me, oh my goodness, it discontinued. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, now I'm not crying again, but eyes just continue to water. Okay, let's see if we can't put a stop to this. This is ridiculous. I don't know what is going on. Okay, let's take a bite of food. My goodness. But basically what I'm saying is that even after my son was grown, and then it was like I still feel or felt, I still feel, because I still have this that I deal with every day. I still feel like I need to be that role model. I still feel like I need to set an example. And sometimes to the point of that I don't do the things that make me happy. Like, you know, just some decisions that I've made. I put him first in my decision making because I know that, I mean, his father's very active in his life. He has an awesome father. He's a wonderful man. But there's this bond between my son and myself that's, I don't even know how to describe. And I know that he looks up to me so much, and I just don't ever want to do anything to disappoint him. So sometimes I want to do something that might be totally crazy because it feels good to me, but I think about my son and I won't do it. It's kind of weird, but it's just the way it is. And even with other things in life, like other people, not just my son, like I put other people's feelings before mine, and I think of like, oh, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings or whatever, and then I'm the one that end up always getting the short end of the stick. So when I made the decision to take this job, it was just like I didn't really discuss it with anybody. It wasn't anybody's choice. It was all about me. I made a selfish move, and I'm so proud of myself. Like, I really didn't give a rat's bananas what anybody thought. This was, I wanted to try it. And so every time I think I walk into that job, that's like a sign of I'm free. I'm getting there. I don't know. I can't describe the feeling, but it's all tied up in here somewhere, guys. It's all tied up in here somewhere. So if I had to give anybody any advice at all, I'm still working on me. Like I still, there's a few things that you guys over the next couple years, next year, even a few months, I don't know how long it will be, how much time it will take, but you guys may be seeing some changes in me, because I'm making things more about me, and I'm not caring as much about how I'm making other people feel, or excuse me, or how I'm affecting other people, because inadvertently it's time for me. And so I'm working on that. So you guys, you might see some changes out here. You know, you might be like, oh, who's that girl over there? But I'm happy. I'm working on being happier, because I've tried to do a video a couple of times and I haven't successfully gotten that video up yet. I've got it, I recorded it and I didn't like it. But I want to do a video that talks about when you're in your 50s, like when you hit that midlife point of 50, between 100 and, counting as 100 being the highest point, midlife meaning 50. Just like the things that you think about that you don't think about before, or the things that matter to you that may not have mattered to you before. Like, you have to give things serious thought, because you're on the other side now. You were coming up the hill, now you're going down the hill. You know what I mean? So, and I don't mean it like we're getting old, because y'all know girl is not getting old. I am young and beautiful. I'm 51 young, almost 52. 51 young and beautiful. Okay, so I'm not considering myself old by any means, but the truth of the matter is that I have climbed to the midpoint, and now I'm gonna be on the other side. And so I've been thinking about a lot of things differently, and the things that I put up with, I don't want to put up with anymore. The people I've dealt with, I don't want to deal with them anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. And so I'm to the point like where I'm, some people I'm just weeding out of my life, but I'm not doing it like in a bad way. I'm just making some changes. And so I do want to do a video, like financially, where am I? Where am I where I want to be? Honestly, guys, I am so far off track as to where I thought I would be at this point in my life to where I really am. It's not even funny. So yeah, so that's to tell you, that video is going to be a good one whenever I decide to get it up. I'm working on it. But I'm going to actually get off now, because I just looked at the time and I've almost been talking 30 minutes, and I talked some this morning. So this video is going to be super long. But you guys know I'm always long-winded. So, it is what it is. I'm going to try to finish this burger. I'm actually kind of losing my appetite, which is a good thing, I guess, because I don't need to be eating all this burger mess anyway. And these fries, I haven't even put a dent in them. Man, this drink is so good. So good. But I'm gonna get off now. I'm probably not gonna vlog anymore today because this video is gonna be super long. But just know that I am working on a video that I do want to talk. I actually need to do more of these videos because that's part of this channel too, is real life issues. And this, you know, that video is gonna be truly a real life issue. Like this one's a real life issue. Like I'm sitting in my car, I'm having lunch, I am sharing with you guys emotions that I'm feeling, and most of these emotions are emotions that you all have felt or deal with in some way yourself each and every day, just like I do. And part of my channel is about keeping things very real. And so there's probably somebody right now that really want to make a career change, or really want to be selfish for just a day or two, or you know, at least once in their life. And maybe this video will give them the courage to do so. Now, I would never do anything that will put myself in harm's way. Like, I would never quit a job and not have another job knowing that I may have bills to pay, because I don't roll to the point where I can't work. But when this opportunity came along, I saw it that God was giving me a blessing and I needed to take it. And He didn't want me to discuss it with anybody else. He didn't want me to have anyone else's concerns or opinions about it, because He was gifting this to me. And so that's how I see it. And so if you're a person and you're going through and you're dealing with similar things, you know, like, you know, you've worked where you've worked, or you've dealt with things, and you're, you know, and maybe there's an opportunity that's right there for you too, but you've been reluctant, you've been like thinking, I don't know, because it's scary, or, you know, because this was scary for me, guys. Like I cannot tell you how scary this was for me, because this is so different. But I just did it. And like I said, it just feels good. I feel free. I am so happy. And I think I've stopped recording. I don't know. Is it still recording? Okay, it had stopped recording, but I didn't want to just like end without like saying goodbye or whatever. So basically what I'm saying, if you're out there and you're like me, you've dedicated your life to other people and you just want to do something selfish, take the time, do it. You know, hey, you know, as long as you don't put yourself in harm's way, make sure you're gonna keep a roof over your head, food in your belly, and you know, a car to drive. You know what I'm saying, the basics of life. As long as you got those and you got that covered, you know, and you've thought it through, and just go for it. Just go for it. You know, it doesn't matter what age you are that I would tell you to do this, but especially if you've made it to where I am in life. Like, you know, we're not getting any younger. Every day that we live, every day that any of us live is a blessing. Like, it's not a given, it's granted to us each day that we wake up. So we need to live accordingly and be blessed and be thankful of our blessings. And so, you know, take those chances, because God gives them to us for a reason. He wants us to step out on that leap of faith. And I will share something with you all. When I took this job, and then I'm gonna go. When I took this job, the insurance is more expensive than the insurance at the company that I was at. I did get a pretty decent pay raise, but the insurance was cutting into that pay raise, and it was really bothering me in my heart. But it was still, I was still making more money, so I was like, you know, I'm okay, I'm good. And even when I took the job, it was just heavy on my heart, because I wanted more of an increase, because I do know that Betsy here is gonna be, you know, she's gonna be shutting down soon. She's in the latter of her years. Betsy meaning my car. And so I took the job even with that concern in my heart, which blows me away, because the old me would never have done that. And even when I walked into my job that first morning, I kept thinking to myself, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Within 2 minutes after me being inside my office, the boss, owner, whatever, called me into his office and shared with me that he wanted to know how much I was paying for my insurance. And I told him. And then he said, well, I'm going to pay you I'm going to raise your salary to where you're paying the exact same amount that you were paying for your insurance. Now, at that moment, I wanted to cry, because that was an example that God was right there, and all he asked me to do was take a leap in faith, and I did, and he granted me exactly what I needed. So when I tell you guys, I speak from experience. Okay, here these hormones go. Today's that day, guys, you know? So when I tell you guys I speak from experience, I do. And I don't believe in feeding anybody a bunch of hogwash, or, you know, I'm just not that person. So I did it. And he granted me my wish. He gave me exactly what he knew I needed. So I'm just saying that to say you can do it too. He will be there, and he will take care of you. You just got to have that leap of faith. So that being said, I'm going to get off now. I'm going to try to finish this burger, which I'm not feeling it right now. I'm getting kind of full, which is good. And I will chat with you guys at some point or another this weekend. It may not be until like tomorrow. I really need to do, oh God, here we go. See, I'm getting ready to start talking again. Okay, I'll talk to y'all when I talk to y'all. How's that? Love you guys. Love you so, so much. Thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel. And those who are listening for the very first time, hit the subscribe button and then thumbs up this video. And of course, you know the whole notification thing. Make sure you hit that, because otherwise you may not know, and you need to know that you know that you know. So anyway, I'll chat with you guys later. Comment below. Share with me any experiences you may have had in testing your leap, you know, just going out there on a leap of faith, having that trust, believing that God will grant you your ever prayer, your ever wish, your ever desire. Like, share that with me. And yeah, let's all share, because us sharing makes a day for someone else to be able to share or to have that faith. So let's all chip in and leave comments below and talk about it, shall we? Bye.